After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Hello and welcome to TIAA Bank Field, home of the Jaguars here in Jacksonville, Florida. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. Now the handoff. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here's the second down play. Handoff to the left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Flames bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt will bounce out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Gives it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Chanticleers will line up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here comes a handoff. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Higgins. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Coastal!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Hunt over the middle, it's Smith.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
That's reeled in. It's Smith. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The Flames come up for the line in the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The shotgun handoff here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the Flames churn out another first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play. But sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets Gets it out quickly. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pressure is coming. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Liberty. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Higgins. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Try and muscle for the first down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Chris, what a great call here by this defense. They're playing man coverage. The free safety kind of roaming the middle of the field. Uses his eyes to be able to read the quarterback and really anticipates the throw to come up with that interception.
Looking to throw. It's Higgins. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Chanticleers. A great catch and run for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes... And then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Chanticleers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
The ball is caught. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Running out of time in the pocket. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Chris, what about the mentality here from this offensive coordinator? Instead of throwing the football, they decided to get behind the offensive line, get physical with this defense, and pound it into the end zone.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Makes a quick catch. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Catch made in space. Look out. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Flames.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into open space. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Dropping back, it's Higgins. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Makes a quick grab. You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. The sheds are clear. Come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Glass. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The penalty backs him up first and very long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes. And
not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Liberty. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Back to throw. It's Higgins. He's going to pull it down and run. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense has it. They're still going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Look out, room to run here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's got it at the 15. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Physical run earns the 1st down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. First down and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The Flames looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets him fly to the wideout. What a catch! That's a nice play that will set him up 1st down now at the 12. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And they'll try to hook it up on the ground. Picks up the first, looking for more. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. To throw, it's Higgins. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Coastal Carolina, 14.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the second half is a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And the Chanticleers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And that's a solid game before the defense is able to bring him down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Flames looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Flames. Still no answer for this offense. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
finds his man. It's Glass. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Back to pass. It's Higgins. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Chanticleers will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back grabs it on the screen. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
2nd down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Quick juke to get free. Refuses to go down. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Liberty. They are pouring it on now. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curtain. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
It's a short completion to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. And the Chanticleers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice game.
Looking downfield, it's Higgins. Caught near the sticks, it's Glass. He's in the clear. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move.
Wow, that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble on a two-point conversion. You have to protect the ball much better than that.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The pass is caught. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Flames. They continue to roll up the score. Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Grab down the middle. It's Glass. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The Sheds clears, lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking deep downfield with the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And this one is caught. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. First down. Looking to throw the football. Hit as he throws it deep. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Fights back the line of scrimmage, avoids the safety, but nothing more.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Will bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the ball is away from his own end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds room at the 30. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the Chanticleer is trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught for the completion. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers. Well, the defense has had no answer with this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game. Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Chewing clock with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. There's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. And the Flames come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the same runner's got it again. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty. And the route is on.
upset when you run up to score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 20.